Assalamu alaikum bari la moilalu ngali kontong altonal kontong la ngal kontong Paradise TV alnal badi malandrong timala wato besiri ngali kamera nyati ngola kala programo samana men ketalla timala wato soti la moila be dawda nding gambia ni gambia bantala ngal kontong ngal slam be dwala karo be banko kama karo mira banko kangal falla dwa be jam al kanaw dual boy momo hamen ko min tudron alma ale jare min bilare leptano to wal ma wulle sonle tira hajol jara min be haji ngini ma to ma belal ma ale Sonia Gambia homeland the home of love ma Cairo nen tenko jide la banko kan han ka bi dron kal hatir Allah timar wato suti wati kuma ba wato mi yalanko Allah cosano Allah ado Allah tarko koto kata na Gambia atisul na futu bunalo na sinyo yalo femfe na tarabe banko samara nya dora be ka kacha timala wato to wala nanko wati kuma ba jali bajkori timala wato wati kuma ba Gambia cosano akola balundi bala manda o damala na hada madi yalo femfe na yalo ko abe banko samara nya to wala bentol fon samara nya to dron tima be o fannala o kama dron nga konto ndo fani banko alfalla nal be la mo kan tembe na ngal konto momo be dawdar ndin dron alfalu ngal konto min tole nga fale mbukasi radio to mbukasi teleto man konto special wono sika ngadi Gambia musol la nyulle musol timini yalonko dañuy danse dole imam bata han damandi ha dolbe kunkoto dolbe nakoto dolbe dawdane dron ngal konto bali mbe konto ndro la moy labanna nyaato nga konto ndro fotandi assalamu alaykum
wa alaykum salam sister yes sir greetings Gambia okay Allah boyolum ayadi don all the way from Nemakunku. So happy to be here today. Because Tima, ndeke jibe nga na telephone TikTok or the scroll. So happy to be here. You know, this is a platform I've been watching, and yeah, man, I'm content about it. Okay, come on, don't be.
Assalamu alaikum. Good bu ñaawut be.
Wa alaikum salam.
Ni konto.
Mambo be konto. Lamin bi from Brussels. Right.
Mo be konto ba mi la ni mi ya mo ke mo ne kata anda ngarakat
wa mari halo
kita la ci ni be diamu kan ni mu ke diamu
bari benna konto do labana ni musolo le na ko to le ba kunko ila somonda si isi de la office to nyawnya ay si hawje nyawnya ni musul be marsol kon dol be na ko to dol yela tabulol fene duma lemba santor ba sama tiri kandi ake taraji ñun le mun tol nawolti ñun le ka tabi wañal ko idea ngabalu ñun ka fole kon dimoto konkola oto ba ma be dawdar ni ron ngi bulo wulinde santo ngi konton kende ke baba ñul maltuje itolla ka wuli suba junola da samu tetalaji konto tetalaji fo simo kata boyimbe wona pour ka dimba ya balundo sonandi dole fanka sol bula wutundi dole be tama wulato momo be dawdar le do gur rek nkali ngace ngama e ko ke walla mun na alfalti bala feyo ko la ngane makoy woto be bala fale be makoy la hani ka bitro nga konton do futa ni service manola ma ko min ka tiaga so fayde ma ko bal e min ya lonko e be banko le tankandi kan ana kono fengol mba fala le ngace ngalama wala tin na ma en main time mutala ngamba ma konton salola wala mu gasa baziti mi yalon ka be bundu station ngi konton ngana drame kundan kol konton ne ma kun ko nte ya be jere ngana ko teke ngakani fin kol konton ngo ni ko mbado mondo ntigam ba Gambia be ngalbe konton salola maje mani ngi konton mama dabo ngi konton antikari ngi konton ay suma tawo go mi wadi sise ngi konton kendeke ngani nandi wolbe konton ay way bari bin ko konton do karaja bella da kantu ngadula ngamol lonjere bari iko contenta inata jam do fana contenta ngi soto jam Paradise TV for the first time ke jube da bari cholla ko be nyame kam mere ka artiso jube duma ike ke nyame janin be komandela aka mere janin be komandela impression ko lan ka ko man mangi waja wana kinyo parce que wato sita plena bari isafo jumole jumalem ayati why aya. Is that your name?
Yeah, so Aya is a boy born and brought up in Nemakunku. Farmer mulu tam Nemakunku le bila betela. Ngala ndi ko. I can't blame yala de.
Te dinen bigal ñep.
Don't feel di bari yala na ndi ko gatte no man yala. But yeah, Aya is born and brought up from Nemakunku. Na farmer na late farmer Chief Inspector Ibrahim Mbalo. Amin. Mfama was like a serviceman. He have served this country, covering the time of Phil Foster, Wato. You know, my dad has been there and he served this country with honor and dignity. You know, come yela content dingo laba damere covering ba farmer local for. They ngana farmer was like a woolly somanda juno. Even on Sunday, akata, you know, to work or try to get something for himself. Yeah, Amandasa, because because I have musu nan soto yalo. Yeah, I'm not small for air captain or you know, I musu nan soto, you know. So even though his family was like really big, I watch him stand like a man and go and hustle for his family, even days that he's not feeling well. You know, expectation, you know. So yeah. Now, but I will Bama, Mariama Jalo Nene, of an ambata Nema Kunkole, you know, and Kulu Jele, you know, Musu, Nakanda Jigen Buragora, Smaya, as Mom Tamit, Smapa because 4 Jabar Amon, Momone on last Jabarbi, understand. So, Sma Jabar, sorry, Smaya have done a Subatel, them si Marse, them Jais, my Jana Mata. Jana soble, Jana tomate, Jana low halat.
We will come to that stage.
Yeah.
Because today people need to know Aya.
Yeah,
people
definitely.
Need to know your journey.
Right.
But the name Aya.
I'm coming there. Since you said you wanted an introduction, right? So ngana nemo. Okay. So nemo ning Aya, my late brother also, Hamadu Mbalo, named himself Aya. And then No. I tell him first ayati. Ngato moy nakoto ke bulu. Ofana bantale, you know. Ato Muhammad Imbalal.
Okay.
You know, so Fantola come Aya. He named himself Aya, you know. So ngato ni likely.
What is the meaning of Aya?
Aya, for him, you know, people just used to call him Aya, like Aya man. But for me, he created a different meaning for me. So kabinga musical thing start, you know, I am a common likely, you know, and a style like Konyako. Since you like Aya, why not we find a meaning to the words and then, you know, you use it as your name. So, you know, that's how we brainstorm. Ngana kotoke jininka even tempered, Saras to even tempered. After he helped me, gave me a definition. So he said AYA, amazing young artist.
Wow.
You know, so I am artist because music would start like from like a very, very young age. You know, so the amazing young artist. But the same I am man, you know. I am man.
So what's your name?
Ntomu Selu Koyada Selu Mbalo.
But why are you different? Because ninga artist ol kumanya ninga itol ni ninga because of kafo. Mu secret lebije.
Malo. Into like even on Instagram into lebije. Because that don't make sense. If I'm an Ibama, they gave you a name, you know. Be proud of it. Maybe there's something but in terms of Instagram, not Koyada Selu Mbalo.
Jarama must be full by.
Hey.
So that's your name, Aya. Thanks for telling us your name. How old are you?
Yes, on that aspect, I would like to manage that area. You know what I'm saying? To manage that area. Wow.
How old are you?
I'm actually the youngest in the Nobles group.
But when they say your biography, by force it's going to be on the media biography, age will be there.
Yes.
So why are you hiding your age?
So we're going to wait until the biography comes. That would be a surprise.
I don't want to be. But Aya, people need to know you.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I am 28 years old.
You are not 28.
Wallahi lazim.
You're 28.
Yeah.
I am Manawala.
I am 28 years old. So Nobles, Iberi was the oldest. Then Pablo, then me. I'm a 97 boy.
Okay, but you're 28. It's at a school.
Yeah.
It's at a school.
Atrukunda Sabiji Lower Basic School. From there Latrikunda Sabiji Upper Basic School coming for plazas.
bu
amul diwtiir bi foofu laa jànge ba grade 9. But then along the line, like music dafa take over some things, you know. Like I couldn't focus anymore because I loved the sound so much, and suma papa man ko xol mu ngi struggle day and night. So to me it didn't make sense at the time mu ngi fay school fees te man xam naa ne su ma demee si school bi break time laa dee xaar all student yëpp ñu ñëw ñu zembere.
Every Gambian artist was
yes.
School.
Wallahi lazim. Wallahi.
Why?
Yes.
Because man dama foog ne. Fi mu nekk rek ñun suñu musique bi. dafa war a nekk somewhere else like artist also me koy diplomate you have your own ye karantale.
Yeah.
Ila musique go be jere. Bari i karantale musique bu demute. Office bang la ha.
Dëgg la.
But very real artist so you me anko ayala school complete ama story sama nena.
Yeah, but inte story. Actually, I have to acknowledge what you said first, because I also personally think that education is the key to success. So I really agree with your point. But in definitely at that point in time, I felt now knowing what I know now, I can define it better. But let me just explain the reality what I felt at that time. Ngamin felt like better in school like Mukakara. Because like I'm busy trying to find lyrics, or I'm busy thinking about songs.
At what age?
At like this is musical start at the age of 14. Professionally recording.
You're 28.
Yeah.
Either music career.
So you know the career start at a point where you yourself start saying okay, I'm gonna take this as my job. But then time because I come from a neighborhood near Kungu. It's a different tribes. Different type. Correct. So Nemakungu la joge. Nemakungu dafa nek place bo xamne dafa am different tribes. So different tribes see time bobu Gambia dañ amone culture. Suñ amaan ngende da nga gis ne comme so suñ amé ngende jamba do ngoro kanale yalla kankura ngoro you know what I mean yeah ndebe ya wolente inspire ni fu lol
ni ya obi je kata molla jamba do ngol te ta
molla yeah jamba do ngol hay la ndaka jamba do
invite kata
aha correct ngata kanje
ikata ni rek amune kaje
yeah so ndaka ta jere ni fana min na fenko na batul len dingo ya
I love this man.
So small.
Why yo? Yeah, I'm touch my studio, man. No more go to my studio with the live. So I love this. So in tanto in.
Well, no let's start it. So
yeah, so be don't be here.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead.
So anga artist bari. Def de nekana come am na ku gaay gis ku len inspire or something. Man culture mama inspire. Meaning like the Mandinkas, the Fullers, because in Fuller fana yela like little event or sort of yala. Mamu churumbal nyol kanale yala. Like we do our thing Fuller. So if you only things and I'll demonstrate, I'll be there for maybe bundaw. But anyways,
the cameraman they said bidon cancel utal mo
live on TV.
Yes, because man, whatever you say for more soldier, you know, it's not true. Inshallah. So let me have the empty bottle. Inshallah. Go ahead, wait for it.
Inshallah. So yeah, so nabama I music hate because don't me float. Yalam float. Dara karango don't boy float boy. What is up? You know, nabama come boot everywhere, but sometimes. Wow, whatever they do. No, you know, so suma daf ma daan dem di ma door because moom tamit dafa filoon ne maa ngi jógee si famille boo xamante ne comme ñun poli daara lañ xam diine ak yooyu man fan laa jëlee musique suma yaa di wéy suma benn family member di wéy understand.
Obviously I was coming to ask you this because especially ñun fu loolu Ibuka Songala ni tebe wala ite Canada yo nga xara ñu dina dem step by step.
Okay.
Yalla ko bidon la katare bulu ika kateng so bidon na be bulu ini ba ma ka be ne fama be yew ikamune fo
so no ntabuka ke korra kon
bale nana man come across you one day
mo wala la comme na ba ma sometimes comme aka finti la you know abeta no kon so ñipsi rek mu dégane senu bala mo nekk fele di rajaxe place yi def ni wala bisuma senu bala bu ma jurbe aja So the thing you mutis mo no pa bini do si digiti boy billahi boy ka bele fo.
So ko tega dang ko dare woy wala tega rek dare.
So bring this, let me show you. Mungi empty to do. Okay. So today we're gonna you have to come here, bro.
Now shift camera where you come, yes.
No, it's fine, just push it. Acha, you can tell system like cool, you know. It's crazy, but yeah, oh, but it's my water. So what if the man told you for me? You never tell. So okay, can turn it. No, so at the time, because Statuma way busy bobam, like I just love the culture. Yeah, ndaka jamba no fango keleboy, ndaka na cool keleboy. No so long about
talent, bro.
Of course now. It's not like come after I like music, I do it there. I found myself loving music. And then I was born in a community.
Why? How do they sell it?
Selu.
Selu mungi raja heli mune la so mom gisu da yage def.
Wow, daf mane gis daf day ñew fofu non. Daf day ñew aka ñu ne. Crowd ko no. After kan jende muta boy, aka sa boy na tulo boy billahi. Daf ma dee overdose si bind so after man duma dee génn si koñ because boy dañ ma dee ree dañ naan ki nga xam ne yaayam daf ko dee dóor si nit so léegi dama ni pour toog kër boy ay 2-3 days boy ma soog a génn nga
génn waat ak bidon
waaw so ay su amaatee nga taale wala ñu dem ñu takka kankurang dem tëgga you know what I mean yeah so
from there
wow
that was when you were a kid even didn't know what it but then in Aranata school, iko identa grade 9.
Grade 9, yeah.
Iko that is Juma Latin identa grade 9. The logo of the battlefield beloved.
Okay. Yeah, please. I'm sorry, man. This is live TV, so I cannot blame.
Don't worry. Iba fix that. So grade 9.
Yeah.
Can you munga bamtuat learn more here nga grade 9 because you I can see a very intelligent guy here. Ila English is very clean. Ila grammars are okay. You seems like mental university fajita. How did you do that? But then grade 9 ni idantaje muni idandi woto.
Yeah, like because like I knew the situation. Remember Nasukan. Like I said, now, yeah,
18.
At the age of like 14, I cannot tell when I was grade 9 how old I am. I can't really remember. But but I'm a feeling situation. Because no farmer, like he was a police officer, he was a chief inspector like of the police, right? But then imagine 4 different wives. Every wife have like 4 or 5 kids. You know what I mean? And then like extra people, like extra family members are coming. Ibe nyandeke balondele, ibe uniform, ibe like you know what I mean clothes, like shelter, water, everybody. So so at the time like come amanke like balafalo amanke maturity or something balafalo because ngatonya alone ko come ndete focus no school or you know what I mean, but I can chase this dream and then you know I don't know what is making me do it, but I just love it and I don't want my dad to waste his money. So ngafa ako ni no ko yara jangu ya ekol janga
translate
so ko yara ya janga fulol atawe wala na mandika ko badu nga karandi fulan ko yalla mandika ko atul
go ahead.
So na fama ko no ikara ite fana ni mane ne kara ya intelligent but na fama like he really loved me to an extent that whatever I say he's okay with it.
But
so he
nekuma
chat why how dal like daf man like on dal ñun ñep la sama suma family fa ma bëgg because man dal suma nekul ci mbiri zembre aw ma problème man parti bi la waaw man suma say mbuka kere mbuka ya aussi fa so yen like la so ko ñako ya muru school nkaay ko no ni murta jembe la ko dole wes la so mbat ngata akonya okay alama kairo kije. So from then I continued doing my things. And then, do you want me to continue the story or you want me to wait for you?
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's very interesting. If I want to stop you, I will go ahead.
Okay. So from there, like data stylist, stylist record.
before you go there. My style is in Kamwe. But kabi fama ko don't you la.
No, ma fa don't you la. Akwenye okay problem tije come man don't you la nyim fa just nkaye ko ne come like nin tata gente focus no la because right now nka try pour ka don't you safian wo siva. But I'm going to left to take this like a profession. I'm just telling him that my focus.
But you never recorded at that time?
No, at that time I've recorded. But at
what did you record?
So the first song that I recorded was Love is the Thing and Love is the Way. I go, Love is the thing and love is the way for us to live. Love is the thing and love is the way for us to rise. Something like that, I made her, so yeah, but I'm bull fana.
But I'm on way.
Bari, our rumors mo can come, so kono in town kono come aya katara school kono.
Don't you lie.
In the house. I feel like a party, do kill at the gamon strategy we see but I can bash it because I don't know unlikely. So I don't know, so I can't.
So okay. Sani Inada decided to record your first song. Danaka fully when you were fully ready.
Yeah.
Pulka the first song record. It was stylist layer.
Yes.
Danaka didn't want to go first song.
First, actually, first song this is style is more record.
More bansi.
But my love is a thing.
More love is a thing.
Wow.
Okay. Then the second song.
Still stylist.
But just last the Afro Monday. See Afro languages, right? Your thing is not Afro.
As in right now the music I'm doing.
But the first one being a
Yola, right?
The first one being a Kumasi way.
Oh, so okay. I'm so sorry. So because at the time I just started with the love of music, Beat Bobo was a hip hop beat. So yeah, like a bit of download, yeah, cool, okay, freestyle, okay. After the studio, download amna because at the time, SoundCloud more. So SoundCloud, them download. So what happened was time with Jamaican music, money on the boom. Understand? I keep up music. So there was a website called SoundCloud. It's still existing. Understand? So fofu la gare dugal ñom sen ridi mi Jamaica suñ génné ridi yalla mo tay mo ya Jamaican la no poko sotole the vibes kate na mo faade na fenke na yalla ni wo ridi mo dundi je or like American rhythms like Lil Wayne ñol la ridi mo they put it in SoundCloud so nga download jele after nga samba stylist yeah. So luckily for me I was able to mess around with like computers very early at a very early age. So nga bitol download nga samba stylist yeah.
But Jamano Bobo no or Jamanola Pulkar record is very costly.
Very costly, yes.
So at your age, how were you able to manage to pay?
My sister battle. Very good question. So because I come from a very, should I say average family, is that right? Yeah, okay.
Just feel free.
So like a average family, right? Mbama and Nafama, they don't have much. They could only provide for what we can eat. They cannot give us more money.
Do joy ale.
You are super ugly, mom. Na joy, mom. Akama muna joy. La ilaha illallah. But yeah, man. So, Sumaya Sumapa, they don't have much. But Sumaya have done them jai. So, man, Sumaya man school. Sumaya may break. Amane dem si marsa latul kundabi. Wane makunko hamnen lumane kadi wane. Because after sigara mana I fatu mata. So the man them Sumaya have done jai kanja si marsa bi. So man amane ma dimbale ko fresh kanja ma jai after super mu jox ma loñ $2. Understand? Madam school. So legi non la after suma mag mu door touré ak use ñom ñu door defar téléphone mobile phones and stuff. So legi bena de ma ñew ci suma kota bi mané ko dama bëgg nga may ma phone am nga. After me ma ndo ndo la nga bëgg do phone ya wata mo phone ma si ala Motorola le be keri ma Nokia min sifa. Yeah, so iPhone clean dinna after so ngam nek tata black market. So after nga phone wife let's say $300 and bought an extra one for $200, went home and saved the 100 and then went back the next day and did that for I think it was $700 less.
Nga jay telephone.
Wow, black market. dem fofu jaay téléphone wane ma xam nañ lu ma nekk rek suma boy xam nañ Stasi suma personal manager mom he know the story you know so non la def after ma dajale ma amee 700 tara stylish ya what time mo fenkelente sambaje even tempered the guy that showed me the way on how to make music his name is Even Tempered. Even
Tempered.
Yeah, so an even tempered means a person men buka kamfajuna.
But he's a Gambian.
Yeah, Gambian, but he's blood. But he's the one that showed me come keten.
Okay.
You know, so even then somebody nga stylist meet. Kabintara je.
How much did you pay?
$700. You know, after nga donkilola, after stylist konyako, you'll be very big in the future though. You're artist biology. But yeah, you have to work hard. So ntebuka lafika womai. Come in the future you'll be big. Nitaka lafika kid right now. Yeah, person when you mantra je bag.
Yes, I
yeah.
Very.
Yeah, so yeah.
So I'm listening.
So yeah, stylist after I record, yeah. So sometimes kata je fan, aka fanya ndoke muru school oto. Yeah, ite dojin school ka die. Ndete record la bi muru school oto. Sometimes I go back to the studio. But mbuka bata stylist la studio be jana. Talinding for roho nji. Ndeka tama ni simfulo la for talinding je. Break time. Nga recording kije. Sometimes kata afa jaka fanya muru.
But studio to. First time ye don't juro la. Stylist ya feeling le.
He liked it.
That time.
Yeah, big challenge because it's the first time. So you are nervous, you are scared. You know, those are natural.
Janimbe continue mbe ayabulala acapella ke. Can you please prepare one song? Me alonko abe play la. We stand by. Let me have your acapella, please.
Nkaya musinyima mbetele fewa wawai simia mami bana tako jiwa la bado niye komo akina ombalo be katara lewo wotona naona kama wai mbulo mutansamba nyola ni katawa inkoyena naona kama wai nitente mwendo jizeri kongata timawai ngata fakata ne bambu manjija mambata ngata lele fakata ne bambu manjija mambata nkayena alo nawo nagamawa.
Please prepare this song for me because kida pa wara raja ke fi
wow.
Voice nkabeng ala TikTok for that was a night.
Yeah.
You do like on TikTok na hajo beti I was.
You can tell her for like the president of Women Affairs.
Yes, I was commenting there, but Mansoltara.
Voice.
I think I wrote, can you sing louder? I want to hear more of your melody voice.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
So I was there. Now telephone and Bella continuously, you know. Catalogy among color because no more don't you know that you need to know the keys. You need to know the timing. But I mean now to the career because I fenneke me alonko ngajel ko mu ntebalu do elfa ngoje mina woto isi woto seneyan din tema nim futata woto wo mu labandi wonati bul
dama danka rek balal wara de
then capital stylist ya a recording ke e continue ta wala nyama ka firo ke iba maye aka that way proud me la because it are the katela wulula ma ko firo la na e somenna ima sunya e kole mabo
sorry to sometimes kana ngala ko do sunya la time of
but I
tonya sometimes ga sunya sometimes ga do fana la handile yalo $5 so ni fen ko alon toja feta ni wonde ni dara sokora na bamba fla ima fo na $5 so ka min la eta video ko ko ye bala la bare janna fala
so iko Ibama is a hustler
very big one
I feel sifa bereke ite nya fanta wala kono but yes still ima fo mbatata school ngake pilot ngata ke doctor nga but your confidence ko ni music can give me something my confidence la wala
so to be honest with you kabrimba start kan passion da mala bije comme nga love le rek ndekay nga love le rek mo be yalla ne ñing kanule baake because that time I'm a kid like come maturity level o mam futa damento me yalla ngo comme mbalor na le comme confidently, like because at the time I'm just going with the person. Yeah, so along the line, Tiberi Fanam Borajana, Nigeria, because we all came from the same neighborhood.
Come to that.
I wanted to explain the story, not the recent thing that's happening.
I don't know what is happening in the recent.
Okay, I wanted to explain how because they are part of the journey.
I will leave it.
Okay, come.
Step by step.
Okay.
Ikeba mara faga rasul sunya. Ika tenda rasul sunya because he left the music in a layat with passion. Wole samana njankoli. Dile mwili ila kumakamati. But aya music mu fena timi yako ko jalialo. Jalol na tamati na ramata. And me fulul la karoji bita very strict. Suma nijai. They're very strict. So either a family kono. Ye molo tara member music okay kama. Jaliala be the family kono. You're the first person men that music samananje.
I'm the first. No wala. Timaende buti le foi left akande fa. Mama. Afa fo ñu ko di ñu jaliya ko ñu ndole. Amani nga xamosse ya ba la fa. Ino ka ko bali pa bari fama bukante buti bari mbama kante uba buti la no.
Bari jaliya man so dal.
No, wala na kam buti.
Je de julo la moma bona la famille ko même bulate ta fana no.
No. Ndama killing.
Okay, let's come. You have a major group of international drum. Ngajel ko group be jika me nobles.
Yeah.
Atera katera nyato atera mukandi ma banyenti tera ba kumasla whatever. Yo ya recoup affaires ya jumbo bi xorom bi fofu. How did that group comes?
So okay, the music was start before all of them, right? Yeah, because Kabinte Betakan school, but recording number performer like school or horror and stuff. So, but because we all came from the same neighborhood, Tiberi been in Nigeria for studying. Tiberi was in Nigeria studying. So Kabia Murtana. No, Tiberi mu Gambian, Tiberi mu Jolal. Aliu Kole, atomu Aliu Kole. Amu Jolal, amu Nakoro Kelti Fana. He was in Nigeria for studies. But I found music like inspirational or passion or sort of jail. After I decided like come and after Muruna and la country to do music, I think he's one of the people may along come. If you are looking for someone that has like self-belief and confidence, he's one of those guys at Tiberia. Very self-belief guy. So Amurtan and Gambia with the passion of doing music. So I tarante bana kual keka. But Tiberi, because he's older than me, he was rolling with my elder brother. So na elder brother solely afai ko kom nandu kel be ala kual keka yal. So ni te ba fana lafta kela kual keka. I'll say link up no because I told better do la killing so janim bete support la tenga nyindo fana support tenga ya be ke killing So nga naturally link up also because nte alone na koto kela. The only difference is muka roll because I tell the siarante nte ka roll na la document. So after link up wanyama. So cool betaka. Na do fana link up lucky. Wo fana bala cool ke kanu after ya fire ko these people already came together to do this. Why not it fana you guys join?
At what year was that?
So this is back in 2013, 14 I would say. No, 14 I guess.
2014.
Yes, this is back in 2014.
Okay.
So I'm guessing if I might be wrong too. It's been a long time, but I'm thinking the 13, 14. Because we did that rebranding at 2015. So I'm guessing this happened 2014. Okay. So Lucky also joined. So we became 3. So Tiberi wrote his first song in front of me. I was there when Tiberi was writing his first song. Where I think I have already more than like 3 songs or 4 songs. But he's a very hard-working man,
So Kabira joined the name Nobles.
Yeah, I'm coming. So Kabir Mol joined we named ourselves Street Hustlers. So the reason why we named ourselves Street Hustlers was because at the time, Dolman Kodo Soto. Yeah, and after music, okay, sponsor man Soto. So the only way we could get money was like if we go to hustle and then put it back into the music. So hustle how? That means like, yeah, you do whatever it takes, like block koso, penturin, sakore singo, sakore singo, Ani mung pentura, I did painting, I did soko singo nga block ko so kele.
Di painting no back.
Baake fa. Yeah. Saranga nga yap, dama bad.
Yes, soko singo, okay?
Yeah.
Di painting okay. What else?
Soko singo, block ko so, yes. These 3. Yeah, we did this 3. So yeah, so because the manager at the time was a painter man. So yeah, so legi sun Tiberi. That day was sun manager bi mom. Bu amé contract mu jox ñu because man time bobu ndola. Understand nga waaw so Tiberi da ko so amé contract mu jox ñun ñu dem ñu job legi suñ jobé ñun ñu fay ñun ñu dem ñu fay producer. So non len dem ba ci kanam after Lucky mu ñew tukki mu dem Europe.
So the name Noble.
Menal, you will come there. Still, if you notice, Pablo is not in the picture yet. It's me, Tiberi, and Lucky. So after Lucky traveled to Tata Europe, so I took in Tiberi, and then people like the neighborhood, they already love seeing 3 of us. So Pablo, how we met was Pablo. Fenkele be so kekanung jana nema kungo ikafanyari somebody unstoppable. So,
yeah, somebody.
Exactly. So somebody Pablo link because Pablo lakotoke dollar when somebody nyolon. So Pablo link for Pablo set up KIJ because I have to show KIJ. So Pablo have I ko no ni have to show KIJ nyanta nyum boy so link of lalda nyine gena bata right now tano kono. Well I'm street hustlers, you know. So he agreed and Pablo linked with us and then we came and performed. So from there Nim Pablo fana ataita because he liked what we did, what we do. Like I remember Pablo telling me, you know, I saw talent in you guys, you know. So it's beautiful. So he was with us at like a Molmago kind of CD somebody Dioto because he knew this area.
That Pablo.
Pablo, what I'm not third member, what Tiberi Pablo, yeah. So I like a sound soul somebody Dioto and stuff like that. So we connected naturally. So Kabring Fenkel Lucky traveled to Europe, like naturally our reaction was like come Pablo for a more join because he already know the routine, you know. So Pablo joined Tawala Nyama after we did Gileawam. After, you know, that was Pablo's first song. So Pablo also wrote his first verse in front of me. You know, his first song ever.
So, but before we continue, music be parent, right? Let's go with the song. And I want to hear the feedback here. Before Nekuta is going to be a problem, please. Let's go with the song.
Okay. tell that.
Wato soti kala ci lu len trom say amna danan bu re memu ayati wala be jam anala molo
na PA
yo PA and manager wobe studio ko ndaysan bu ko defé rek ngajel ko amanki kafoti men ka foko ina mun na do ko ten teñi do mala bu bi ñewé rek dina laal bi bu baxna ko mu ñew mako yelti but aya mbe demande fokam akuma tabake menketa alla groupoti nobles hankabi the name nobles ima fo ñefo.
Yeah, I'm coming here. So so kabin Pablo Jointanang, we went to meet Barhama Cham when the late Usunjai Senior Kabin, we went there to introduce ourselves, you know, because we met Barhama somewhere and he invited us over in Silky Chris. So after they asked us not to Nkogali, you know, Molatomu Street Hustlers. So at the time, Usunjai Senior, the legend, Street Hustlers, and your name and the music that you played for me does not go together. You know, you guys should go back and figure out who you are and name that yourself. So when we went back and did that, that's when we came out with Nobles, because we realized we all came from a nobility family. Because Ntia came from a royal family, we are kings. But like the Gabu Empire from Bissau, Mbalas are originally from there. So the same thing goes to Pablo, the same thing goes to Tibet. So we are royal. So we named ourselves the Nobles. You know, that's how Nobles came. This is 2015. That's when we did a show. We rebranded from Street Hustlers to Nobles, and seriously come from now on. Music, you know, we do whatever it takes to push it to the next level. So that's how Nobles came.
Nobles, you guys were doing good because the Nobles printed up. Kabra told Nara together I strong towards about you struggled before.
We struggled too. Don't look at my beautiful face like this. Just struggled my sister.
I'll continue to all of
yeah, there was a time Pablo Nyola work on the Babilkan. So atara fama yako, you know, contract on your adimola, molbe sako when sinna. At that kai ko it told nyamata. 4 meters. Arul Musa ba so ni sin sako ba. Kai ko di mola ba skelal. Ndol kap ba school le pedal kabrin ne makungu fo Maria Makunda. Nkaji Maria Makunda jang yes. Kafenko kasako overseeing sa. Ka overseeing ni five o'clock sila. Nga fenko park nga ba school mo nga pedal back for ne makungu. Ni nga so nga you know nga that's so glad because we loved it, you know. Yeah, he was very happy for us because what they are talking about come after music like they really mean it. So for him that was like a confirmation, you know, like, you know, so better because if they are willing to go sing just to have money to do music, then it's real, you know.
When it comes to artists, another silolo dul kabelema. Artists will be Afro mandin, will be Afro mix kono, will be dancehall kono, will be reggae kono, will be hip hop kono. Will ye fen no new erect didn't demak yo no. It will be fun you want.
So I felt like the whole world, wherever you go, any country, they have their own genre of style of sound that they do. Nitara Senegal, the biggest genre is Mbala. Nitara Nigeria, the biggest genre is Afrobeat, right? Nitara South Africa, Amapiano. So, Neo started VGB. Oh my God, I'm going too deep. This is the very bad interview. But yeah, if you look at the world, everybody has an identity. And in Tola Gambia, we are one of the people that consume music more than any other country. Because near Ajibe, Kabrin Fural time, Michael Jackson time, Ndoka Walamoel. If you come to hip hop, Nkalamoel. If you go to reggae, Nkalamoel. If you go to dancehall, Nkalamoel. If you go to Mbala Senegal here, Nkalamoel. So, as long as influence, I feel like Komundole, like we are more influenced than any country in this world because Ntolka Bele Lamoel. You know. So with that, we need an identity. So when I went to America, that's when my mentality shifted. You know, when I went to America, I saw the Nigerians, they are united, bro. They push their own Afrobeat, and the world is dancing to it. And that just came from like 4 hours away from us. That's Nigeria, right here. They are dancing to it in America. If you go to the Senegalese, they are dancing to the Mbala in America. Even if you go to the Chinese people, they have their own genre. We have to have our own genre. So that's what I created. I created a genre using all the influences that happen in my life. From Nadine Tamo, Jamba Dongo, Nila music wala mo, ibe Jamba Dongo Taraje, ibe Mbala Taralaje, ibe a little bit of hip hop fan and feel laje, R&B, dancehall.
I can't take off any culture now.
Yes.
It's don't you culture, don't you know?
Uh-huh.
It's don't you know culture, don't you know men in Tantankana.
But in music of member but is an intentangol from Yola to Na.
No.
Everyone.
When I say Tantango, I mean
Come Katantang ko singal don grola.
Ma for Tantango. But full culture. Me along go ala nyim piano ni nyim fonte Tantango culture don't you know? Can you do it?
But no wala fogan control. Include wala then that's what we did until we grew up.
Aywa. Wala tin na iba wa acapella did na culture.
No problem.
Go ahead.
Aha. No problem. Kanole dintana kanole dintana dinimuka sino waye kanole dintana billahi sinwali kemi dana tako gela kanole dinai Ngoyenya kona jibeila kanole bente tawai
Abefo.
Bari ngeen balal lu bina kan Bari my system balali
This guy has scammed me already. I jibe da boy kanol do da man kontene fala ma yamal. You know abali aya minana ngano ko kana program also we will come to that, don't worry. Yalo nga fo jane nko ngaje kule ke memu tole fa ntebalu yemembe explain ja you went through a lot with that group.
Yes.
Nobles.
Yes.
And we be jikri tella because that wrong voice ning akumata is a voice thing. So ngana jeki to wrong nga bay group teluru ya hal na group because group fu wara dem dematofa amato group sa duma muna wa mo be tara haje itela commencer bari ngaje ko mon ka kutu me anko ife fole la opinion mo wote ko okay I want to do it. We first saw someone that is G more so I commencer okay you mo lo mo daga aram gasto gara pa den boy
Billahi Jibida man moma any problem bi yep billahi mota Gambian yep any but yeah I think it's important that I explain this here as well because the platform is very big and then mo kuma Jamal Kela moy from I think from high offices that really love the Nobles and all of a sudden they see us like doing solo and I think they will also want to know. There, I was young crew very well, you know. Young crew very, very well. Nte, amanya kon na korada man the crew. The manding koli young crew le, jorali young crew, fuloli young crew, and surwari young crew, and in manjakol. Because where I came, this were this circle, these compounds that circled my house. And then like come. I'm not here, man. Understand? Si doomi adama gis nga Nobles sax nekkutoon man maa tax Nobles yi dem si doon man kese la kon du nekk Nobles dafa nekk aaya ñun ñetta yàlla moo boole suñu wërsëg yi boole suñu xol yi understand boole suñu everything together loolu moo tax Nobles nekk Nobles si doon ne aaya kese la duñ doon compter Nobles dañ doon wax aaya. So man, I can never take credit for being the lead of Nobles. Well, and teleka jankin, teleka jamfa. No. Everything that we did in Nobles, even though I was the lead vocalist, but that's because I was the one that's gifted with such talent.
So need lead vocalist ni botaje.
Nkanale. I'll get there. So I want people to understand amanke ayale keta nobles. Nobles is 3 people. And because of that, that's why you love Nobles. It's not just because of I, it's because Tiberi and Pablo. So along the line, remember we started from school days until Nkebayata. You know, you have a wife, and then you have a son. So imagine your time when, you know, $100 if you have it, Pablo takes 30, you take 30, Tiberi take 30. You guys are living together, one bachelor house. If you have 10, it's 30 again. We can buy whatever we need. We are fine, no problem. It's very okay. As far as privacy, I'm cool in the Imam Muso sort of. Sometimes you can find the lesson, you know what I mean? Because it's cool, you will be sort of living, you know. So life happens. We don't pray to be the same level that we are in from day one. So Kabrin changes now along the line. Tanga muso sort muso better ma, like a very good woman. Wow, bubaha because man. Yala bana man duma takasit.
Ya
man may joral man dama am bena aw may ñima koli. Hein? Suma anga man my president of women affairs. Ni des yep ñoy suma séti. One aya déglo wax bi de man ci télé mané duma taka ñaarel xoolal one queen for one kingdom because am na ñaarel ba pare man musique mooy suma ñaarel.
Okay, so continue fofu nono noble
akama nob musique mako nob ki mako nob way code la. Yeah.
Yes, so go ahead. Ima fa ñaari say how.
So okay, when responsibility came, my wife sort of along the line, my wife Konyako, you have to come because since we are married, at least if it is 2 months, you have to try and come as the husband as well. You know, because I'm in a group right now, because I know the position that I am in. So from 2021, I hold on. Namusoka na kata namusoka. But I don't flow into candidate. Someone like me, balo candidate. So kabia naria konotata ya. So yeah, I konotata after I see that. Yeah. So I do along the line I do sort of, you know, and now if you are a man enough to make someone pregnant, you have to be a man enough to go and help with the baby. Right? And then a great night. Man do ko so man ke carpenter. Man ke fitat ndega music wala. Tiberi ni Pablo man USB sa so. Nde da mare be taralaje, no busta taralaje. Na gal kumandi. Nko gal ko like I have a kid. And as a man, my father, even though he didn't have much, but he took his responsibility on me. And as a man, even man fensor, but in that energy, like I can put that in Taraji. Man, if I can feel, Janimba stand with 2 feet. So I can change, I can cool, I can control table, I can clean before I have my bookings. Because it has to be one way or the other. So I called my friends, na brothers, because Kabimba, na invitation, na group chat, so that I can send jail, let them know. Kabringa interview soto, I let them know. Kabringa visa soto, I let them know. So Kabring Disata Purukata, along at that time also I remember my dad was very sick, he was alive. The farmer was a victim of cancer. So my dad has cancer, and I remember from 2021, Kabring Dewe Futuka, my father was sick from cancer. He could not attend wedding attend no, you know, he was sick, so we had to go there to see him with my wife. I had to be the one member because Ntelemoto was the family corner at the time, so I had to be the one that be boring Nakasamba Hospital Road and stuff like that. So as time goes on, yeah man, ngadi ngosoto na fama man nano adda at the naming ceremony again because he was sick. At the time, like, he was really, really sick with cancer. But he was a soldier, so he was, you know what I mean, so he was bearing so much pain. So, kabinga o meeting o kumandi, nko gali ko, the time has come. I have to go to my wife. And if I go there, I don't have another job. I have to do music. This is not something that I personally want to do, but it's a calling and it's a responsibility that I have to take. There is no man on this planet, me alonko, akungo be farin jiwa. I do not sort. I see jana I muso da mabla ube struggle. And for those of you that do that, you need to change that shit. I'm sorry. So okay, kabinga for gale, they prayed for me because I told them what I was going to do. Na for gale ko nin tata na musical lesota and the musical bondi la wala na EP tinga min bondi kabrin tata because I told them I'm going to use that EP to submit for festivals and have bookings to be able to make something for myself and bring home to my family since I don't have another job. So they agreed. They prayed for me. We had that meeting. Few days nata rek mfama banta stafula. You know. So mfama banta on a Monday, ngabade Tuesday, Ntebota Gambia on Wednesday. So I cried from Gambia to America. Ngandingo tola mfama maje. And now, so imagine these emotions that are going on me. I'm leaving my group, I'm going to America. My dad passed away. I named my son after my dad. My dad couldn't see him. I'm going to see my son, who is a happiness in my life. And then
why G-Chan?
He worked for this industry. But people always forget Neko. So I will not go with the people that I struggled with, I dig sock away with, Kabrin grow up to all that extent. Someone have, even if that is the truth, but you cannot tell me what to do with the people that I struggled with from day one. You were not there. I respect your decision or your advice as a legend. That's how you feel. Every man is up, like how do we say it? Maybe like you can say your opinion, right, or like give advice because he's a legend, right? But it's up to me. Have you ever heard me comment on that? And Pablo, if we even ever had a discussion about that, because Nobles, there was never a time we have a booking more than another person. There was never a time I was treated better than all of them simply because I was the one with the nice voice. I had never had better stuff that they didn't have because we were all equal and we all understood that each and every member is a brother and not just a team member. Because in the side, you finti a Tibet la side sort of, you finti a coffee, a Pablo side sort of. So me, if you are going to advise me on something else. Don't advise me on Tiberi, don't advise me on Pablo, because these are people that I grew up with.
That message is for who?
For everybody that's watching. Do not advise me about Tiberi and Pablo. These are my brothers that I grew up with. I know them personally.
I can see you surprise him on the day of his program.
Because that's my brother.
Iman Sarah.
Because that's my brother. No.
Iman Sarah.
No.
And you know it's his program.
Yes.
Not for the program or
not only for the program. Purposely, I wanted to surprise him. That's why I bought my ticket and came to Gambia. Because people are just talking. These are my brothers. After Tibet show.
When he saw you on the stage, was he surprised?
Very. Because because that's what I wanted. I wanted to witness that growth. Come Kaje Control, we started as a group. In peace, we made a name as a group. In peace, we are doing solo project and it's working out for each and every one of us. Today, I wanted to witness that. I wanted to set my eyes on that. I wanted to see that.
Thank you, brother. A woman and me over pare. I want you to talk a little bit louder. Young DJ, Aya. How long have you been working with Aya?
Not very long. Very recently. Yeah.
You are like a
assistant.
Assistant of what?
like his personal
assistant manager.
Yeah.
No, so
no personal assistant like from daily schedules here, you know. Yeah.
Have you ever been into music business or something?
No, not really.
So you're not going to see you know
like come daily schedules, I mean, come plans ahead, come take before interview, communications, yeah, you know, come make sure everything, like, you know, you want to make everything intact and all that stuff.
But did you how long have you been working with him?
Come not very long.
How long? 1 year, 2 months?
Less than a year. But come Balalo, come Yagana, he's a very good person. He's a great artist. He's a very good leader.
Yangeja is an artist.
No, yeah, he's a very good leader too, and he has a very good skill of putting everybody on board. Come hanga, put his vision on Lumbuga. Come hanga.
am na ñoo xamante su ñoo liggéey artiste dañ ko dee sondal luñ ko dee sondal mooy xaalis bi you need to give us this amount lii lañ bëgga you want to eat more than the artist yow naka nga nekk di demaa moom si boobu
kii dafa ma yaaga taxawal foo xam ne nii sa comme xaalis mën fa aar so balaa comme may jël rôle yi personal assistant bi si comme like dañ yaaga am personal relationship yeah so after job bi mu ñëwee dafa nekk ne comme nga jël ku la someone very close to you after nga boole ko sa business like come and liggéey so noonu ko dem
music do they mën a dem if you don't manage your anger management manage loo ko music do they mën a dem su fekkee ne wàccewuloo sa boppa music mënut a dem su fekkee ne you don't have confidence in yourself music du mën a dem su fekkee yow xamuloo foo jógee ak boo xamul foo jógee doo xam foo dem lan nga bugg a xamuloo ko yow foog nga ne yii yëpp caractère yi yëpp kii am na ko yaa ngi jaay sa artiste bi rek yaa ngi neexal affaire si
very good leader yeah a very good artist apart from that so yeah now witness la xam nga yeah I spend most of my time with him yeah.
Okay, fast forward. Let's come to the program. More time in the 5 minutes. We are coming into the main interview. Lord, it's not going to be more than 10. Young in your Gambia, you are preparing yourself to do what?
That's a very broad question. So are you saying what do I say Gambia? Well,
luncheon?
Oh yeah, my you have a show, a concert at Benjamin Hall.
Not a luncheon.
No, a concert.
A concert?
Yeah.
And I'm not album board of
No, because Fini culture we money every time album. Like that is so behind, bro. Lol community I don't know banning lol no. Come then over there Ghana. Never every time album. Make it sense.
I'm done with you are something else. I'm done with you.
Billahi. No, for real. Come on. Wow, this is so nice little boy. Come every time album. It don't make sense. Like okay, so you say album every year, yo. Okay, can I please have a question that I will ask you?
I'm not here to answer.
I know. That's why I'm asking. Please, can I please have just one question? Yo, bull or three can. But sa so yo dem yo yep album launching. Yo, sa digante ak yalla lan nga gis yow lo xamne yow wax nga ne hey bi wo kan tata album launching bari ñi wo kay ñi different la
man lay mota ñu ne man dama di anak artiste because man lu ñi di joxoñ man lo la dé daga
we are talking generally as the music industry. I just want to know, do you have one or two? But I'm gonna answer that question. Do you have is it a yes or no question? Your experience also come.
I've not seen the best camera.
So
say iko imal left wala left car.
Yes, because ñun so by the time nobles. Ñun benen len def album launching. Concert len def. Because man suma situation book mo na def show sa. Man kabrin na nka fo ko comme tibel la ko wonde na tiya. Lafta non kana janga tibel la concert o tara nga single kilim bondi nga muru January. You understand? Because my son is still growing up. He's like 2, 3, right? But Kabrin Futaranan, like Pabido Ranger, like he lives in our area. Mune yo, get that like this now. My own America, never on active, but my own to my family. Mune gis nga music, nyari affaire mo ci nek. Mune bena moy yow nga bugga ko moom mu bugga la baak wala musique mu bugga la yow fu la neex nga dem mu jëli la andi la mu ne ma yow soo wéyee da nga war a wéy soo wéy da nga war a wéy understand kon wéyal rek so moo tax ma génnee Yola bi Yola dafa break record yi artistes yëpp si biir TikTok bi fi as far as Gambian hit songs are concerned, you know, and that is not something as a pride.
When is your concert?
June 13.
You have a concert. Then you can play with live band.
Then you have semi-live.
When you say concert, then I'm to record songs.
Yes.
How many songs did you record?
So Balamadon Gambia already definitely 5 songs, which was an EP, an extended play. Buma Nyipse, drop na Yola, drop na Demba na, but then I'll perform songs you haven't done. How
many songs did you record?
I record, the man record for Billy. Top! Man, si bil motor sa record. I have my own laptop, ask my equipment. I'm always recording. Go ask Nobles.
Let's say you have to be specific. How many songs did you record for this concert?
For this particular concert, I would perform probably... Let's see, I want that to be a surprise, please. I want that to be a surprise.
No, estimate one. I have a reason for that question.
Okay. Let's just say new songs. We can go all the way to between 1 to 10, yeah?
Now, what is the difference between that and album launching?
The difference between that and album launching is album launching, concert is concert. There are 2 different things. And album launching is you are going to perform songs that are from your album. To introduce it, like to do the art, yara musical, you can't have it like studio kono. You demonstrate it on the video, and then the art side of it, that's the performance. So more yela album or la moile, your video so jele. So how do you perform that album? That's why they say that album launching. A concert is like what I'm doing. For instance, in America 2 years. Now fans will misle. Kabrin Nata, as we are speaking right now, I'm the #1 artist. As we are speaking, I'm the #1 artist. I have the #1 song as of now. I have the #1 video as of now. Well, I think we need #1 then. Wow, haral dina ñëw. Wow, haral rek dina ñëw. Gis nga, in life, like as far as like art is concerned, is a competitive sector. Everybody is #1. Man suma fancy. Si man suma fancy, so la check la ko #1. Den la wa ayala. Man suma la check ko #1. Dama man na. Man ma nekk #1 ni kan la.
Yo ya nekk #1.
Wow, but so la check keneen. Def la mooy #1 and that's very okay.
I'm confident na yaay #1.
Man ma nekk #1 kan la. Ala gis suma video bi yow la. Da nga musa gis Gambian video bu mel non. Seetaan na you have never set your eyes on a Gambian artist bu def rain scene. Musul am. Rain scene. Sikan.
No,
Siman, SK.
Okay, so Aya, it's a concert date be?
June 13.
Fan la?
Benjamin Hall.
And time?
9 p.m.
Tickets?
400.
I'm sponsors.
No.
Why?
And that's what I wanted to come and say. Because dafa over sad, Tima.
What is sad?
It's sad. It's very sad. Come man. Bumarefe Yola, I decided to come. I'm gonna choose my talent and choose my country. Ma deka fi, ma ligay fi, ma take fi. And mind you, America la nekon for 2 years. I could have stayed there. $1 is equals to $73. Even if I 4 hours la ligay every day, sir, my life would change. But I left that and I came to my country. Because I believe in this country. I love this country so much. And man fila buga teke nga xamne man suma dom bi dama ko mëna andi fi ma yar ko fi comme suma papa nu ma yaré ma won ko sun diine bi won ko sun culture bi. So it is sad that the man at my caliber man luma liggéey America yépp ma jël ko ma save ko ma ñëw ma risk ko man ci suma carrière def song bu melni yow la def video bu melni yow la.
Yola, let me hear the acapella.
If I tell you say baby Yola, I just not hear it, baby Yola. Girl, you messing up my mind, but I love you every time, cause girl, you my peace of mind. Con check si my right. Kay, deka di my phone di my right. Yeah, is my right, you know?
This is Yola.
So,
I'm low sponsor.
Yeah, I'm coming there. I want to explain this if you will let me. because it's really sad.
Only 2 minutes.
Yeah, let me wrap up. It's really sad. Now, I chose my country over America. I chose this country. I'm doing music. I'm motivating the youth. I have the #1 song and the #1 video in this country. I'm so June 13. The Alma sponsorship. That is a shame. Any other country in this world, so I'm a #1 song. Your life has changed. Because Song Bumadev is making people happy, is uniting people. Man, so be Christian, be Juliet, be all of be Syria.
Did you knock on their doors?
I knocked on doors, and they know the show is happening because man, so be all around the internet. They shouldn't even wait. Put knock on the door by right, bro. If we should buy full America, you choose full deka, full judo, full yaro. That song Mohammed, that you break our records. Then the Senegal. Video bi ñu spend more than 300,000 suma own xaalis maa ngi war a def show June 13 mënuma am sponsor. That's a shame for this country.
You have a management team?
I do, and we knocked on.
Effort?
And that's, if you're listening, that's what I'm saying. We knocked on doors. I personally went with my management to knock on doors, but I'm telling you, by right, anywhere in the world, tima ite alone ndenga alone, artist so come tela caliber. Nga America bula murta na sati bro. Bajibe nteka musical leke after musical nteka family soto nteka farming neke. Come na bama na bawa he has a farm. But it's sad like come Senegal jam for me #1 song soto your life change. I'm coming to the studio with a taxi bro. No moto de a theater le man kudo soto pour fix. Because the money that I'm having, I'm investing it in my show, bro. It's sad. Full Gambia. You have a #1 song, #1 video, and you are in a taxi. That's a shame for this country. It's a shame for arts and culture. It's a shame for music union. It's a big shame for this country that I chose this country over America to come and make music here. The music we might have bahna, do saga, music we might have, people love it. People love me. Munon na jël suma ay buma yalla may maneka di def lu bon te xalé dañ ma topa. They love me, they listen to me. But I did the right thing. I went back to the farm and told the fans to go back to the lands and eat what they grow and grow what they eat, because I felt like if everyone has farm in their house.
You're still doing farm?
Yes, to date in my house. I feel like if all the youths do farming, some don't gain a depense can be 500, 300 like gain it, because I could have been a bad influence, my sister, and the youths will follow me. But I choose to do good. I left America. I came back to my own land. This is a shame for this country, bro. No, it's a shame. It's a shame. Artist caliber like me. If I go to America and explain that with everything, with all the performance, the taxi and can I interview, bro, they will tell me pack your stuff and leave. Because in the American, I'm 9 to 5 like my life is better. But if I choose to come back, I'm choosing to come back to show the youths that if you can make it in America, you can make it in your own country. So it's high time the people that are responsible for this sector to look into our business and Yemolta seriously. You understand? Yemolta seriously, please. And help us. It's a big shame for this country. It's a shame.
What's the last word, Bill?
Okay, it's nice to be here.
Thank you. Say your last word.
My last word is I love you so much.
And I do more.
Thank you for giving me the platform to express myself. Interview, okay. But I'm happy that you are able to make me comfortable to speak what is in my heart. I love my fans because shout out to my PA, shout out to Nema Kunku, shout out to my team. They were Gambia and ñun. Guys, ñu bëgg a sponsor. Ñu nak sun fans yi man ak yeen nañ ko def together. Te inshallah music Gambia nañ ko yóbbu internationally. But ngeen xamne yeen ñu nekk di sétan. It's a shame that I have the #1 song in the country. Ma bay America ñëpp ci suma dëkk ma def show awma sponsorship. Dafa sad, dafa yëremande music Gambia war na romba fofu boy. Sénégalais fii dañ dee ñëw fi suñu brothers yi kenn ayewul la ñu ñëw fi waaye da ngeen dee sponsor gars ay millions. Man maa ngi toj nekku ne mënuma maa ngi toj yéen ñëpp xam ngeen ne dama mun. And you guys are looking at me to do it by myself. That's a shame for this country.
Thank you so very much. Aya hasna nyube pare but wala mutonyati ngani aya la sotome ankon danan burila ameta kala janne golden voice of the boy angamenje jan science am confidence ati ala program nak am on June 13 penchama ngalu nula June 13 penchama na Gambia be kumandi yeta yen na broda support mfongota janibe wula kono nyino bolondira yesu kono nyino bolondira bari janibi ta woto mbanyini kala sponsor ha ni man artist to mako sponsor to akamta ko korda me ko yalo pila to jabe boyla le pre so alfinti aliya support anata janne pour kala talent so ka Gambia to samba dulato mako nganyo mako ya so kara nyofa kana so until then mbe benna pencha mi hol bundala di mafrika mangi taxaw fofu di la ay suma magando wala mutonyati al badi malonti malawato ngasoto ngal sonyina la salibo lisa salibo spisa musmalena am may this full 1 hour some minutes ngadi ala with Aya. Thank you so very much team Aya for joining me here. Thank you so very much Jibela ngal konto ngal wala mabena jala. Thank you so very much the team Paradise TV you nekk si camera bi you nekk si control room bi and thank you to your DJ. I think mu ngi busy fofu no to make sure everything mu dem to ninko buge until next week alama kero fulanko team Wato Paradise TV bye bye alama kero fulanko ciao.
Thank you. I just wanna be the one to die for her love. Baby, my mama be your one day when now I'm like I'm alright. You love me nice and when you like me can die. Like I'm alright. You can never really say you gonna die. Can I be judging about I wanna buy your door? Go out to the fire. Come on, you follow what's it I miss the feeling. Everything is really okay. Anytime you come over me hard, so girl you my type. Yes you really my type. Kanga chonge text me hard.